Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hi to all. Today I am going to start a new topic about the database. Now, in database, how data is stored in the database. Let's see. Now we'll go further. First of all, items. An item of the data means the smallest piece of the data that may be a single name or a single number. Field. A field is an area of a record reserved for a particular type of data. Each field contains one or more data items. What is record? A record is a group of related items of the database data which together can be treated as a unit. The records are similar to one another in the type of data. Files. A file is an organized collection of a related record. In the computing of a file is usually on a backing store. Example of that one, for example, a student files. After that, I will practical perform that thing, right, in next chapter. Now these are the field name, roll number, name, red one, this one phone number and date of birth. Now these are record, for example, 2 Ahmad 544545, and these are, and this single is the items, right? The whole is the record. Okay. Now reason for using files in any situation requiring a permanent source of data. In computer, when the main store is so small for the amount of data being processed. Key field. Now a key field is a field that may be used to search a file. It is allows useful have one field which is unique to particular record. Admission form number of each student. With the library system, the key field would be number given to the book. Now, for example, we are using in every country using the national ID card. Nowadays, we are everyone using computerized passport, computerized driving license. It have a unique key, just like my ID card number or your ID card number, right? Is one unique because avoid the duplication of data. Fixed and variable length fields. Now fields may be fixed or variable length. If the field are fixed length, then a given field in a record has set number characters position reserved for it. Now we specify how long each field is going to be when we set up the structure of the database. If the field are a variable length, the number of characters in each is not determined beforehand. For example, you can fix the that one variable length inside that one. If you want to enter 8 character, you can 10 character, you can, which you like. Advantage of variable or fixed length. There is no waste of the storage space. For example, your name field have a 10 character. Why you are going to give to 55 character or 55 character, right? Advantage of fixed over the variable length. Computer operation such as search can be carried out quickly. Allocation of the storage space is more straightforward. Now updating the file is much easier. Type of the files. First one is the master file. Is a file used as a reference for a particular computer application. It may be updated when necessary. It is the most complete and updated version of the file. If the master file is lost or damaged and it is only copy, the whole system will be breakdown, because this file is main file of the database. After the transaction file is a file of the temporary data which has been prepared in order to carry out a processing operation with the database data on a master file. It is used to update master file. Transaction is a piece of the business. Transaction can occur in any order, so it is necessary to sort a transaction file into the sum of order as the master file. Backup or security file. Yes, backup file is necessary. Now backup copies of the file are kept in the case the original file is damaged or lost, cannot be used. The importance of the master file, backup copies of it should be taken at the regular intervals in the case it is stolen, lost or corrupt. Looking after your disk is not enough. You should always keep backup of copies of all important data, just like in banks and many big organizations store the data base file is a backup, right? In backup every day they take a backup for that one. If any or the system crash, then you can easily install that file again. Now after that we have transaction log file are bits of the business such as placing or order, updating the stock, making a payment. Just like if you are in departmental store, big type of department store, they have a order or that one the stock of their thing, automatically controlling of their thing. Now file access method. There are different type of file access method: serial access, sequential access, and random access. Now you know about that thing if you touch with the computer feed. Now serial access is read a serial file. A computer has to read each record until reach to the one required. Record do not follow each other in any particular order. So if any other record needed to edit that one, it just be added to the end of the file. Furthermore, you have 1 to 10 record. Now after the 10 record you will go for the 11th one. Sequential access. Now access to a file sequential when records can be only be returned to or read only it in order one after another. So if just one record is required, then the method is slow, but if all records are required, the method will be fast. Sequential file can be stored magnetic tape. Now direct or random access. When any record can be accessed without having the access other record files first. It is stored data on the direct access. You can access both sequential and random file directly. Now we will go further. Please subscribe my channel, and if you have any comments you will write the comments and like my video. Now after that direct access, nowadays we are using hard disks. These are direct access. Advantage of the direct access over sequential access. Now selected record can be accessed far more quickly from the direct access files. Records can be accessed in any chosen order. Record do not have to be put into any particular order before the file is created. Now advantage of the sequential access over direct access. Sequential file can be stored on the most media, including magnetic tape, paper tape, and punch card. For the programmer, it is usually easier to write program to handle sequential file. Factor for choose of a method. How many records are accessed? If the records are to be accessed singly or few, then direct access is used. How long or how large the file is. If a file is small, the time delay in search. It is not important there for the sequential file is acceptable. Sequential file is often suitable for batch application. Now they store medium being used. If the magnetic tape is to use, then the file may have sequential file system. Now file system, manual file system and mechanical file system and electronic file system. Okay, manual file system is file is processed manually without using any machine or tool. Problem inside that one, access the same information the same of the two people cannot be possible. If a file plays in the wrong place, then the finding it again can be problem. Updating the file is difficult. Mechanical file system. File is processed by the using different device like a typewriter, mechanical printers. The method is faster and more accurate than the manual file. Electronic file. File is processed through the computer. File and set of the instruction are given on the computer is input and the computer automatically processed the files. Advantage of the computer system, information is stored only once. Since most databases software allow you to access information from several files. Files can be linked together, which means that if you update one of the file, now changing is easy way. Data loss is less chance. Validation checks may be made on the data as it is being entered into the database. Disadvantage of that one. Now, is the computer break down, you are not able to access the detail. Is it easy to copy files, so there is needed to protect sensitive data. Training is needed to use the system. Now a database is the organized collection of the information or data. Collection of the related data is stored in the efficient and compact manner. Now subscribe my channel and like my video. If you want to give the comment, you want to ask the question, you can. Example of that one, ATM, Nadra, and many countries the other national ID card making the computerized that one. Other flight details, Hotmail or Yahoo and Google, library in school. Types of database, centralized database and distribution database. Centralized database complete the data is located in a single computer and all the user can access this single database. It's an efficient way to access and updating data using the computer network environment. Distributing database is a single database which is spread physically across multiple computers over wide area network. It may be homogeneous and heterogeneous. Okay, DBMS. DBMS stands for Database Management System. Is computerized record keeping system. It is a collection of the program which are used to define, correct and create and maintain database. Database system of the school that one, student data. Now DBMS, admission program and schedule program. Common file processing, file updating, insertion, deletion, amendment, change inside that one is called amendment. File updating involve bringing a file update with any change that can be occur. There are various processes that can be take place during the updating. Insertion means you will enter the data inside that one, right? New entry in the file. Now deletion means you want to delete the record. Move the new school so that the pupil detail will need to remove. Delete the record. Amendment change. If any field you want to change, address change or phone number, you can. File manipulation, sorting and merging. Now sorting, some data field need to be sorted in the particular order. It may be ascending or descending order. Merging, you can merge that one, combine the files together. Sometimes we need to combine the content of the two files or form of a single. Process the combining the file is called merging. If the two file can be file to be merged or on the magnetic tape, then we must be sorted the tape into the order before merging them. Merging is very important when we need to divide the work. Okay, Allah Hafiz and take care by yourself. Subscribe my channel, like the video and give the comments. If you have any query, you will write in comments. I will give you the answer inshallah. This is beneficial for all computer students.